Hey everyone, this is Matt, and today we're going to take a look at all the great new features in CleanShot version 4.6. Now, screen recording is definitely the big update here, and anyone who records their screen with CleanShot is going to get some really cool things that are going to make their day-to-day life better, but there's also some goodies related to the background tool, text markup, QR codes, and pin screenshots, and we're going to take a look at all of it today. Okay, so let's start with screen recording. So if I go in and start a new recording, I've already got the section of the screen I want selected. So you've got the same options here you always have. Record a microphone, record the computer audio, record a video camera, and then clicks and keystrokes. Let's say I just want to do clicks and the computer audio. So I was able to enable that and there was no drama. And what's really nice about this is that previously, to do computer audio with CleanShot, you would have to install a separate driver to give access to that, and now you no longer need to do that. It's just built into CleanShot. In fact, if you've previously installed that additional driver, when you enable this the first time with the new version of CleanShot, it's going to ask you to uninstall it, and it'll uninstall it in a couple seconds for you, so that's really nice. Of note, all of these video recording enhancements are exclusive to macOS Ventura and later. The next big update to the recording engine that's being used is speed. So when I click record video, it's instantly going. There's really no delay. It's instantly recording what's going on my screen. And I'm just going to go ahead and start this video, and it's going to record my computer's audio perfectly. You'll also notice that you can move the recording indicator around, so you can position it wherever you'd like, and it won't show up in your recording, so you can put it wherever is convenient for you. Put it on top of what you're recording, next to it, doesn't matter. It'll even show up when recording in full screen, so it's just always available no matter what you're recording. You'll also notice this volume indicator below the timer that confirms that audio is being recorded. We're currently just recording computer audio, but this will also work when you're recording from a microphone. Finally, on the video front, let's bring up CleanShot's preferences and then go to recording. There's two new options here. You can show a countdown when you start a video recording. So if I start a recording, let's do that and say record video, it's going to give me a 3-second head start, and then I can get whatever I need ready in that time. And then you can stop the recording once you're done. So that's really nice if you need a little countdown. And then under the video settings, you can record audio in mono automatically. So you've always been able to convert the audio track into mono after you record a video. But now if you just always do that, you can set this by default and it'll just record in mono for you. Now let's go ahead and take a screenshot of this window right here. We're going to close that. And then we're going to bring up the editor to see some changes to the background tool. So the background tool is one of my personal favorite things in CleanShot, and you can access it up here or by hitting the keyboard shortcut B. So I'm going to enable this, and now you can go ahead and stylize this photo a bit. And I love this. This is so great. So we're going to go ahead and select one of the backgrounds. And so this makes it a little nicer. We're going to set the aspect ratio to 3:2. We're going to reduce the padding. As you do this, you can actually see one of the new features. There's actually now a number associated with all of these values down here as you hover over. So you can see what you're exactly setting it to. This is really nice when you want to set something precisely, or if you want to set something again that you've used previously. So I'm going to actually remove the shadow from here, remove the corners, reduce the padding, and I'm going to auto balance and increase the inset, right? And I actually do this quite a bit for screenshots. So here's one screenshot. I've gone ahead and set everything to what I want. Let me go ahead and say done. And there you go. I've got the screenshot saved. And so let's go ahead and save that to my desktop. And if I bring up CleanShot again, we can go to the recording page. I'm going to take that same type of screenshot again. And now when I go into edit mode and go into the background tool, what I would have to do previously is remember all those settings, and even with the new numbers, I'd still have to enter them, and it would be just hard to get it exactly the same every time. And if you're uploading screenshots for a media kit or to like an app store, that can be a little annoying. And so now there's this new drop down up here called presets, and you can apply the previous settings. So when I hit that, I get the exact same settings across the board for the previous screenshot I did, and I can make sure it's all very consistent, up to my brand guidelines, all that good stuff. What's extra cool, and you might have noticed, is that I can add a new preset. So let me go ahead and say this is purple background. hit OK. There we go. And then now I can I'll make some totally different edits. You can actually, if you click into one of these, you can actually hit arrow up and down to adjust these manually, or you can just key in a value and tab out. So really cool, really nice control there. But we're going to kind of show you here, if I save this, now my last one was blue. Let's bring up CleanShot one more time. We'll go to the screenshots one, take a screenshot here, close that, bring up the editor, go to the background tool. And now if I do apply previous settings, it's going to do the blue one, but ooh, I want that purple one. Even though it's not the last one I did, I can go ahead and do it exactly right. And now I'm back to having an on-brand screenshot of this photo, and it's perfect. It's exactly what I want every single time. So that's a really cool, really useful update to the background tool in CleanShot 4.6. But before we leave, let's actually do another feature that's new. So if I have the text tool selected here and I want to type yay, there we go. It's a little small, right? It's not exactly the size I want, and I could go ahead and adjust the size using this dropdown, but there's an easier way. You may notice this little square down here. If you drag this, you can actually drag to resize the text now. So I can make this really big, and then I can move it to wherever I need it. That's really excellent. I love being able to resize the text so easily in a way that I just wasn't able to do before. Okay, now this one's really cool, and it has to do with QR codes and the OCR capture in CleanShot. So if I bring up the screenshot tool again, I'm going to kind of just grab this general area, and this is a QR code that should take me to CleanShot's homepage. So if I do an OCR capture, it's going to notice there's a QR code in the area I captured. It's going to show me where it's supposed to take me, and then I can open the link in a browser, and boom, there you go. We're on the URL for that QR code. And this is really nice if you've ever been in those situations where you've got a QR code on your computer screen, but you can't really scan it easily. CleanShot is here to the rescue for this exact situation. So you don't have to get your phone, don't deal with that, just take it with CleanShot. And then finally, we have an update to pinned screenshots, and this is just a nice quality of life improvement. If you go down here and pin a screenshot to your display, you can drag it around as always. But if you want to go ahead and make it more transparent temporarily, for example, you just need to hover your mouse over it, and with 2 fingers on your trackpad, just swipe down a little bit. You can adjust how much you can swipe a little or swipe a lot to change it by a small amount or a large amount. But this lets you have pinned screenshots up on your screen and then see through them on demand whenever you need it, make them fully opaque whenever you need it, and then do whatever you need from that point on. Pinned screenshots are one of those nice little things that I use in CleanShot more than I ever expected, just because they're so convenient. And that's all that's new in CleanShot version 4.6, and we hope you enjoy it.